Just in case they ain't get the picture the first time around.
I see you hater, my motivator. Y'all make me greater. Yeah.
About to go ahead and start doing the body work on Miss Ruby. This weather been off and on, raining, thunderstorming. But I'm finna go ahead and pull it in the booth, find all my spots I need to repair. Go on and crank it up. Bagged it in the booth. Let me go ahead and unhook this battery. Pull it down, man. Finna go ahead and find all my spots now. What I need to do for us to body work. Kind of wipe it down. Glad it still got some kind of shine to it because I can find my spots a lot easier. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use some tape to mark my spots. I'm gonna use a different color because I seen some spots on here they pushed out, so I'm gonna have to knock them in. And other spots are just like little dings, so I'm gonna use two different tapes. I think I'm gonna use the orange tape for my push outs. Let me see if I can find one I can show you right quick. But here goes some dings here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it with the camera. Let me see. Right there. It's quite a few right here. Along this here. I think I can block all that out. That ain't too bad. But some, I think two spots I'm gonna have to pull out with my dent puller, like this spot here. This a push out here. Then along this here, there's a lot of little dings there. I'm gonna have to sand this on down, feather edge it. Like spots like this need to be feather edged. It's another, I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna put a little skim coat of filler on that. This need to be feather edged. Need to be feather edged there too. A lot of little spots. I'm just finna go around the car, go ahead and mark them off. Little ding here. Then I'll cut you back on. As you can see all the tape markings. I got them all over the place. It's quite a few. It's a nice little push in up under this mirror. these are all I see for now, but I'm pretty sure I'll find more on down the line once I look at it different angles, different lighting. I ain't see men on the roof. Seemed like it was something in the trunk because these here look like they was pushed out, like a speaker box or something. Not sure. But I got this push out and right along there, the orange tape. Alright, next step is go ahead and sand these down and fill them with, because most of them can be filled with some glazing putty. And I got, I think, 2 spots I got to pull out. But this is what you're going to need. You're going to need some sanding blocks. And a body and fender set. And a DA. I usually use my electric DA. I don't really never use this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and sand these spots, then I'll cut you back on. This was a high spot, so I'm gonna have to take my hammer and knock it down right there where the bare metal at. That's a high spot there, so I'm gonna have to knock that down. It looked like this car was two-toned at one time, like a black and a red. Looks like it's been painted a few times also. But I had just sanded it down with some 80 grit on my DA. I just sanded it down around the area. Then I'm gonna knock this down. Then I'm gonna go back and put some glaze and put it right on top of it. Smooth it on out. Got all my spots sanded down. The areas you see the masking tape, then the spots I need to put some glaze and put it and fill. But this area here, I could block that out, so I ain't worried about filling that up. I could block it out, get it flat. But spots like this here, I'm gonna have to put some filler in it. There's another spot here along the roof. This area here, I could block this and get it flat enough. 2 little spots here, gotta put some glaze and put it. I can block that out. I gotta fill this area. There's a little chip right there. I gotta feather edge that once I take this molding off. What I'm gonna use just to fill it up, them areas, I'm just gonna use some Evercoat polyester glaze and put it. Use that to fill my spots up with. I don't need high areas here. I just sanded it down till I started seeing the metal. Then I knocked it on down some. I'm just gonna fill that up with some glaze and put also. And this big area over here, where this paint was chipped up and filling up at, I'm gonna feather edge it some more, but I'm gonna fill this up too with some filler. Let me go ahead and mix this glaze and put it up. Then I'll cut you back on. Show you what I got going on. I got my glazing putty down on my low spots. Feather edge that chip, put some glazing putty there. Also here, it was chipped up back here. Further edge that. I forgot this area here, but I can take care of that later. I also put a little skim coat back here along this backside because there was a lot of low spots. Gonna go ahead and let this dry. Then I sand it down with some 180. On my block. I think this 180 here. Yeah, 180. You want to go in the X pattern, back and forth. I just got some 150 on my block. It's a little coarser than 180. I'm gonna block this area here. Pretty much got everything blocked down. Gonna get ready and blow it off now. And once I get through blowing it off, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking all the pieces off. I should have done it first, but I wanted to go ahead and start doing the body work on it. I'm gonna take the molding off. I'm gonna take this trim here off the quarter top so I can get the paint up in here. I'm gonna take the quarter glass off. I'm gonna try to take this trim here off. At first I couldn't get the window down, so I'm not sure. If I can get the window down, I'm gonna go ahead and take all this off. Take the headlight bezels off. Inland. I'm also gonna take the rocker panel off. I'm gonna show you how to take that off because I had somebody ask me. They was wondering how to take these rocker panels off. Also gonna take the bumpers off. But these rocker panels, they're pretty easy to take off. You're gonna have to open the door. They got a nut on each side, one on this side, and this one on the other side. Probably can't see it, but it's another one there. It's on both doors, same way. But once you take them nuts off, you want to lift from the bottom, pull up on the bottom, then it'll unlatch the little clip from the top, then it'll come on off. And on this one here is a screw here. Just lift it on up. And on these front ones, there's some screws at the bottom of it. Then just lift it up. The back one, there's some screws at the bottom also. Just lift it up. I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera down and take one of them off. See, it's two clips here. It look like they broke. Well, this one here broke and this one here missing. What you want to do, you want to push up on them, then lift it from the top. Lift it over this little spot here, and it'll come on off. Two of them missing, but these here they ain't broke. They covered up the side marker with just a regular one. This handle here is broke, so we're gonna have to replace this handle. You might as well go ahead and replace all four of them since you're gonna replace this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and take the lock out too. As you can see, I got the front clip off. I pretty much got everything taken off now, besides this here, this trim here. I'm gonna have to leave it on and just mask it up pretty good. I can't get the window down on the driver's side. Got the handle and the locks off, upper lights, quarter glass trim, the molding, got the tail lights ambling off, got all the trim and stuff over here, all the pieces I took off. But I still gotta take this, get this glue up from the molding, the adhesive. I'm just gonna use my heat gun and a butter knife. Got one somewhere. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this up, then I'll cut you back on. that taken care of. Now I'm finna go ahead and take me some sandpaper, kind of fold it up, and feather edge all my edges like this here. You can see where the paint chipped up at. I'm just gonna go around all the edges like this. I got a feather edge this here, it's chipped. Make sure you bag and tag all your screws. You might think it's time consuming when you first start taking the car apart, but trust me, at the end it'll be well worth it. Because on down the line, you might not finish the car in a week or two, maybe a month or two. Then you start forgetting what parts go to what screws go to what. It'll help you out at the end. I went on and blew the car off some. I'm finna go ahead and sand it down now. I'm finna sand all the spots that I didn't sand when I did the little repair spots. Like all this shiny area here. I'm gonna sand that down, blend it in with the parts I already sanded. I'm just gonna use some 180 for that. .180 on the DA. I already got some on this DA here. Gonna go ahead and get that going, then I'll cut you back on. This hood is pretty much sanded down. I just gotta go back and hit the edges. Like right here, I'm gonna do that by hand. I don't wanna do that with the DA. I don't wanna dig into it. Like this edge, I'm gonna do this by hand. Around the edges there. Just around the contours, I'm gonna do it by hand. Like this here. With the flat surfaces, I got it with the DA. I ain't did the side yet. I'm just dulling everything off so my primer be able to bond to it. Cause primer ain't gonna stick to nothing smooth and slick like this. Everything sanded down with the 180 now. I still got a hit just on the inside of the jams. So when I do the primer, so that overspray, when the overspray do get in there, it'll have something to stick to. So it just won't be sitting on top of that glossy paint. But I'm gonna do the jams at a later date. But I still need to hit on the inside of it. Plus I also need to hit around these nipples here. I think that's about it. I'm gonna do that with some Scotch-Brite. Got me some pieces to it. It's the maroon Scotch-Brite, the 07447. Alright, I'm ready to go ahead and mask everything up now. Everything sanded down like I want it. I'm gonna go ahead and mask the windshield, antenna, the glass, and the quarter top, and the bumper. I'm gonna eventually take it off, but I ain't gonna take it off right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. I'll cut you back on. Everything masked up. Got the lights, the bumper, lock. Most important, the quarter top. Window glass, mirror. Got the antenna. Got a piece over the front bumper. Same way with this side here. It's time to shoot some primer now. I'm not going to prime nothing but the repair spots first. Like these spots here that I repaired with the full on. Once I prime that, I'm going to go back and block it. Like these spots here, little areas. I'm going to go back and block them spots down flat. Then I go ahead and prime the whole car after that. Let me go ahead and mix up some primer. Alright, I'm back out here. The primer done dried up. Now you can see a lot of your imperfections. Like here, it's gonna have to be feather edged. Camera ain't focusing, but it's an imperfection here also. Like up in here, Need to be feather edged. What I got here, I got some dry guide coat. I'm finna wipe this on all my areas where I primed. Then I can find my low spots with this here. Now I got a block with some 1/8 on it. Let me get set up and I'll show you how I'm gonna do it. This is the dry guide coat. What you do, you got your pad here, and the dry guide coat is in here. You just shake it up. You don't need much. You'll see it's on the pad. Then you just rub it on in a circular motion. It's kind of too much there. Get your block with some 1/8 on it. Then you can see the low spots. It's where it's black, where the guide coat is still there. You need to just keep blocking it. Still got to come down some more. It's a low spot here, 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 and here. Got all the priming done now. I'm finna go ahead and prime the entire car now. following day here. Everything done dried up. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this plastic and the masking now, because this tape I put on here, you can't keep it on there for too long. I'm gonna go ahead and remove all the masking, and I might go ahead and pull it outside.
Never stop.